still competing for a spot. You're competing for that number 6 position Coach Jones has talked about. What do you think you've gotten better at through these first 10 practices?
Just being able to play physical and going out every snap and being able to bring the same amount of energy and the same amount of intensity every play. You just got to keep bringing it, and you got to make sure your technique is always on.
Then it also looked like you guys maybe struggled against the defense during the last scrimmage. What did Coach Mahoney have as notes for you guys that y'all want to get better from last week to this week?
We want to improve our pad level, get our fundamentals better, and it wasn't really it was a struggle, but at the same time we were just one person off, and as an offense you got to make sure everybody's on every time for the play to work.
Marcus, so do you guys feel like you're in a good groove right now? You really feel like you're gelling?
We're starting to gel, but at the same time we need to get things better, and you always need to improve. And before we got a long way to go before everything comes together. But it's a process, and you got to keep knowing that every day you got to get better, and you got to come with that mindset of never being satisfied, because it's not going to work if you don't.
Oh, sorry. What are the things you guys are focused on and getting better? What are the things that Coach Mahoney's really telling you guys?
We want to have tempo, physicality, and fundamentals.
Now, is it realistic by the time fall camp rolls around that fundamentals gets knocked off that list because y'all are able to nail that? Is that something that you can?
Fundamentals never gets knocked off in football.
Okay, that's what I'm wondering. Why do you say that?
You can always improve. Nothing's ever perfect. We can say practice make perfect. Practice gets you as close as you can to perfect.
Marcus, it seems like you and Alex Bullard have always been kind of battling for a position out there. What is it like competing with him, trying to find one of those guard spots for you?
Competing is not really that big of a deal for me. I think it's kind of fun because every day I just know I got to come with a good mindset. I can't afford to have a bad play, and I just consider it a challenge because knowing that every snap I got to be on to a point of 110% just knows I'll get better every day.
Marcus, you talked about what the offensive line is doing up front. Do you feel like you're getting better tests from the defensive line? I mean, you see those guys improving week after week as well?
Yeah, most definitely. They're also improving. I mean, it kind of goes like we have a good day, they have a good day. You know, keep going back and forth because they're going to see some on tape, they're going to fix it. And what we did yesterday, our fundamentals are going to have to get a little better because they're going to see it and they're going to attack it.
Those guys talk about how much faster they feel like they're playing this spring. Do you guys as offensive linemen notice that the defense is playing maybe a little faster than they were a year ago?
No, we notice it, but we're playing faster too.
Marcus, how much are you guys moving around kind of up front? It seems like you were, I think, a right guard a little bit today. Are you kind of working both guard positions, guys moving around all over the place on the offensive line?
This was the first day that happened. It was kind of a surprise, but at the same time, I just thought it was a challenge and went out there and tried to do what I could.
Have you played any tackle at all? Well, I guess that one day that Juwan had your jersey on, it looked like you were playing tackle.
No, we were just, I never played tackle since high school, man. We ran the wing tee, so, I couldn't pass it out there. I could try.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Appreciate
it.